Hi and welcome to my beginner-friendly solo Tempoross guide. Before we begin, I want to preface this video by saying that there are guides out there that will net you more permits per hour, but these are a little bit more complicated than the method I'm about to show you, and in my own experience they would often lead to round failures. I'm a more casual player and this guide is tailored towards players like myself. So with that being said, at a low fishing level and a regular harpoon, you'll still be achieving on average 50 permits per hour and about 31,000 fishing XP per hour. I never fail around, and this method is even easy to do on mobile. So broken down, the method involves simply catching some fish, cooking some fish, and then firing fish from a cannon. Before you begin, you'll need a harpoon, a rope, a hammer, and 7 buckets of water. These items are all available on the deck of the boat. Simply start the game, collect the items, and then leave to set up your inventory. Once you're ready to start the round, solo start on the ladder, and away you go. If you forgot anything like I did, quickly grab it now, otherwise simply run down the plank and start fishing. All you're doing here is fishing until the double fishing spot appears, which will be indicated by a green tile if you're playing on Runelite. If not, you'll be able to tell it's a double fishing spot because the fish will be jumping out of the water. Now that the green tile has appeared, go ahead and fish from there. You've got a 50% chance of catching 2 fish when fishing from this spot. You should always keep an eye on the chat box because it tells you when an event is about to occur. Here it tells me that a colossal wave is closing in. When this happens, simply click on the totem pole or the ship mast if you're on the boat and wait for the wave to pass. If you mess this up, you'll lose fish and items from your inventory. If this happens, recovery is almost impossible, so just forfeit the match and try again. Once all your empty inventory slots have been filled with fish, cook them at the shrine. If you're keeping an eye on the chat box, you'll notice that a second event is about to occur. This time it's electric clouds that will cause fires. Now click on each fire to extinguish it with your bucket of water. If you leave them too long, they're going to multiply, and if you run through a fire, you'll lose fish and some items. Once you've cooked a full inventory of fish, run back to the boat and start loading them into the cannon. If a colossal wave comes, just tether yourself to the mast. Keep an eye on your inventory because as soon as your last fish has been loaded, you want to start running to the whirlpool. Now start to attack the whirlpool and you'll begin to lower Tempoross's essence. So usually what I'll do is I'll lower it until it's slightly below 50%, and then I'll fill my buckets from the faucet and just start fishing again. From here until the end of the fight, you don't change anything. You simply repeat what you did during the first phase of the round, taking care to avoid losing items to the colossal wave or the fires. If you do mess up and you lose items to the events, it's pretty much impossible to recover before you run out of time, so it's best just to forfeit the game and start over. Once you've practiced with this method and you've got the mechanics down, you might want to try a more advanced technique to get more permits per hour. Most people progress to the firefighter method, and if that's something you want to do, I'll leave a link to that method in the description box. But that's the guide over. I think you'll agree that it's a very easy method that anyone can do regardless of skill level. So if you did find this video useful, please leave a thumbs up. Thank you very much.